Okay, so this dotted line is that wall. This is where the wall is going to be relocated to. Then we're going to end up with a kitchen sitting here, open concept into the living room. So the kitchen, that wall is going to be pushed back a couple of feet to the edge of that window. And then we're going to put in a kitchen coming in here, and then living room shared right over onto this other wall. We're here at another one of our conversions. Again, this one is another construction momentum consulting engagement where we're running the entire rental on behalf of the client. Again, allowing them to be remote in terms of geographic location and allowing them to save their time and effort through a fairly intensive part of the project. We bring our experience to the table to help guide and build momentum throughout the rental phase. All right, so let me show you this one. It is another ADU candidate. We're changing some structural upstairs. We've already done some waterproofing downstairs. I'll show you a number of different things, and then we'll have many more updates on this one as well. All right, let me turn this around and I'll walk you through. All right, so this project is at probably its messiest stage. We're probably 20, 25, 30% of the way through. Let me take you downstairs. Again, I kind of like this phase. Because just as you round the corner coming out of this phase, everything starts to be fairly tangible. So you can see the floor is busted up. We're roughing in new plumbing. Again, probably it's the messiest point of any project is this one. You can see here, all the waterproofing's been done. So this membrane runs down the foundation wall. We've cut this floor away. It all runs into the sump. Cut the floor away, put a big old weeper in there, and it runs into the sump and then gets disposed of properly. Let me show you over here. You can see the floor a little bit. So you can see here, right? The floor isn't patched up yet. So there on the left is the concrete floor level that we're going to end up putting our finished flooring on top of. And then you can see the membrane going down on the underside of the floor into this pipe right here, which is the Big O pipe. Okay, so that pipe, again, it's called Big O or weeping tile. It's perforated on top, solid on the bottom, so it takes water coming in and then routes it over to the sump pump, which is over there. All right, so in this property, we've got a bit of a unique structural layout. So this wall right here is bearing. That wall just on the other side of the ducts is bearing, and they run across the width of the house, which is rare. Usually the bearing wall runs right down the middle, right down where this non-bearing wall is. And that's kind of different, but it creates a really nice layout. So we've got our 5% being made up here. Lots of nice natural light coming into the living room right here, which is super nice. We have a nice den area right here. This is a nice oversized property and building, and so we've got room for 2 bedrooms and a den. Both bedrooms back here at the back. Okay, we got the electrical panel. I'll show you that in a minute. Both bedrooms back here at the back, closet right here. It's a little hard to see, but you'll see it better when I do after the drywall rough in. Okay, second bedroom over here. Again, another double closet. 5% rule being matched everywhere. We have not put in egress yet in this property, but will. We've already replaced the furnace with a brand new one. You can see right here, all the gas lines run in. Ductwork is all roughed in. And again, this furnace was not only relocated, but upgraded to a brand new one. So this will last many, many years. Okay. So that's the basement. Main thing down here is waterproofing. You can see we're using slimline ductwork to maintain ceiling heights. So that profile on that duct is the slimline, right? Or a version of slimline, not the only one, but a version of it. This electrical panel back here has not been upgraded. We're right in the process now. You can see it's still a 100 amp service breaker. We're in the process now of confirming with Hydro that we're going to put in a second meter. They're about to approve that, at which time we'll upgrade. All right, so let me take you upstairs. There's a little bit of interesting stuff to look at up here as well. Again, part of the reason why we choose these projects, there's a lot of reasons. One of them, though, is as messy as this rental looks right now, and again, it being the messiest point right now, it's very predictable and cookie cutter. So I'm going to show you 2 things here. As much as we're doing, this becomes very vanilla, repeatable, scalable. predictable, and that's what we want in our investments. This wall was solid, these studs here. Now, that is going to be opened up, so you'll have a kitchen right in there into an open living room right here. And you can see again, we've got a huge window here. This kind of goes behind that curtain all the way across to behind that curtain, just massive. But what I want to show you here is that this wall and that jack post sitting right in the wall right here, this jack post here, is what we see here on the drawings. Okay, so this dotted line is that wall. This is where the wall is going to be relocated to. Then we're going to end up with a kitchen sitting here, open concept into the living room. So the kitchen, that wall is going to be pushed back a couple of feet to the edge of that window. And then we're going to put in a kitchen coming in here, and then living room shared right over onto this other wall. So that's kind of nice. This floor space here will end up being one of the 3 bedrooms. So we're adding in a bedroom back in the upstairs. We've got more than enough footprint here. Bathroom being gutted, entirely updated. Stackable laundry going right in here. Back bedroom. And again, on this property, landlocking. So this is a huge backyard. Nice and level, massive backyard, primed location for an ADU. Our other clients are actually doing the neighboring property right there. Again, same backyard. So just massive and perfect opportunity for that future growth of that ADU using the 2-phased approach that we talk about in our webinars. If you're interested in more information there, check out our webinars where we go through the entire mechanics of that 2-phased approach and how it kind of allows you to position yourself for growth over the next 5-10 years. Okay, so bedroom number 3 right here in progress. And that's it for this update. We'll have a few more updates through this one because we're only 20-30% of the way through. Yeah, we'll keep you guys updated as we go. And reach out if you have any questions about how this strategy works, how you build wealth using it, how to position yourself to mitigate your risk, all of that. Just reach out. We're happy to help. Thanks for watching. After years of training, consulting, and strategizing with investors, one thing becomes very, very clear, and that is there's a one-to-one correlation between clarity and focus and results. For investors who have clarity and focus, their results are not only faster, but they're better. And for those who don't have clarity and focus, they struggle. They struggle to produce results. They struggle to make steps toward what they're trying to achieve because what they're trying to achieve isn't crystal clear for them. If you don't have that clarity and focus today, reach out. We can help. We have the tools and the systems to be able to flesh out those goals, flesh out that clarity of market and strategy and the approach to get you from point A to point B faster in the most expedited path possible. And where we don't have the tools, we have developed strategic partnerships with people that we're happy to introduce you to help gain clarity and focus. That is the number one linchpin that we see with investors. And thank you for watching. Some people have reached out in appreciation of the content and asked how they can support. There's a very simple mechanism to be able to do that. If you would like, share this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. These are all things that help us propagate our content, help get our content out to more investors, and we would be hugely appreciative of that. Thanks again for watching.